video where we're outside having a picnic with some JC LaRue. Very important. Alcohol is very important, especially there we go, especially for the nerves. So I'm gonna pour me a glass and then we'll get to know me. Oh shit, I don't know what I'm doing. My name is Ali and welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome guys, I've been wanting to say this for a very long time, and today is a beautiful day. I'm at the Durbanville Rose Garden having a solo picnic and just enjoying the vibes, man. And I thought what a nice opportunity for me to do my first YouTube video because I've been procrastinating. And yeah, so here is my get to know me tag video. So because I'm shooting with my phone, I had to go old school and write down some questions that I thought would be nice for you guys to know about me off the bat. I'm not going to talk a lot about myself because I feel like you guys must get to know me as the channel grows and as the videos come along, and then you'll get to see more of my personality. But for now, just so that you can get an idea, like, who is this girl that has the audacity to start a YouTube channel? Like, what are you bringing to the table? Like, you know what I'm saying? But listen to me, we are about to go on a crazy adventure. We are about to go on this great adventure and have so much fun, and I'm going to introduce you to new places. I'm going to introduce you to new hobbies and things that you can do, like experiencing the country, like doing fun things like hiking, going thrift shopping, going on solo dates like this, just like fun stuff that I feel like there are a lot of YouTube channels, and I'm not throwing shade to anyone. I just feel like, well, the YouTube channels that I am subscribed to, I kind of don't get that vibe yet. So I feel like I saw like a little gap, just a small little gap in the YouTube industry, especially in South Africa, and I thought, let me try and do this. And I'm basically just doing this for myself. I like being outdoors, I like doing fun stuff, and a lot of people always want to know, like, where are you, what are you doing, this looks so nice. And so this is the perfect place for you guys to get all the information. You get to know, like, we're gonna go to restaurants, we're gonna rate the restaurants, we're gonna like I said, we're gonna go like sightseeing, we're gonna do a lot of stuff, and as we go on, you're gonna enjoy and get to know me. So the slogan of my channel English guys, the slogan of my channel is living your best life on a budget. I am a young professional. I am a psycha trainee accountant in an audit firm in Durbanville, and I am in my 3rd year of my articles. So whoops, I'm almost done with that. So basically what I do is I audit and compile financial statements to ensure that we have obtained reasonable assurance that the financial statements fairly represent the entity's financial position, financial position, financial performance, and cash flows, and that they are free from material misstatements. So that's what I do, and I do some tax returns as well. So that's the vibes. Not so great. Don't think I'm gonna stay in audit though, but we'll see as the year goes on, and like, what do I want to actually do? Because I don't know. Does anybody even know what they want to do? Does anybody have their life figured out in their 20s? No. Talking about age, I am 23. I am a Cancer. I'll be turning 24 this year, and I feel like I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. So there's that. Okay, so some of the questions that I wrote on here is, where am I from? So originally I was born in Kimberley in the Northern Cape, until I was in grade 3, and then we moved to a small town just outside Kimberley called Boshoff. And I'm drinking a glass of JC, by the way, just for the nerves, because I am a bit nervous. It's weird. Luckily the garden is like, there's nobody here, so it's not that awkward. So that anyway, I digress. So I am from, like I said, I'm from Kimberley. Stayed there for until I was in grade 3. Then we moved to a small town in just outside of Kimberley, but it falls in the Free State. So that's Boshoff. I stayed there for I think 3 years until I was in grade 6, and then in grade 7 I moved to Pretoria to go stay with my mom. My granny raised me. I went to go stay with my mom in Pretoria, where I went to Large School Silverton, and then I went to Affis Macy's to go do high school, and then I went to go study at the University of Pretoria, got my degree in Become Accounting Sciences. Yes, I flew it up. I got that degree and I dipped. And so I stayed in Pretoria for almost 10 years, I think, and then in 2019 I moved to Cape Town, to the Western Cape, to Cape Town, to come and do my articles and also study via UNISA. First year didn't go so great. I failed miserably. But that was just there was a lot of things going on, in our first year of working. A lot of things were going on, and I was just not. I was. Anyway, that happened, and then last year was a bit of a shit show, to say the least. And I didn't study last year, and I'm studying again this year to try and get my CTA. So fingers crossed I get my CTA this year, and then I'll be able to write my board exams and pass and become a chartered accountant, and then everybody's going to refer to me as Leonie Alicia Jooste, CASA biatch. Okay, so that's the long-term goal. So that's basically where I'm from. Okay, so we covered where I'm studying and what I do for a living. The next question that I put on here is why did you decide to start a YouTube channel? As you can see, I'm all over the place. I started with this question first. Okay, so that's basically why I started my YouTube channel, is just to go on adventures and take you guys with me as I go on these adventures and just have fun. I love having fun. I am a people's person. I am a fun person. I'd like to think I'm a fun person. So yeah, so that's why I started my YouTube channel, and and also living your best life on a budget, because sometimes people think that when they see people on the gram doing fun stuff and going to places, they think it's expensive, and some of the things are expensive, but I'm gonna help you rig the system. So I'm gonna take you on adventures that are cost effective, that are low budget, but you can still have fun, because I don't have money. I don't know if you know what trainee auditors or trainee accountants earn, but we earn coins. So with my little coins, I need to pay rent, I need to pay my student loan off, I need to pay my credit card debt off. I have so many things that I need to pay off, and I have to buy food. I'm in Cape Town by myself. I don't have family here, so I need to have a strict budget and stick to that budget. And but I still want to have fun. I don't want to just work and just pay bills the whole time. I want to have fun, and I thought about having meaningful fun instead of going to party every weekend or every other weekend. I'm rather going to save my money and go do 1 or 2 really fun stuff in a month. So I have a social budget where that's my budget for the month. That's what I can do, and there is where the living your best life on a budget comes along, because we only have so much money, we can only do so much, and we're going to look for cheap places like this. The garden is free. The little picnic situation, the picnic basket situation that I got going on, that was a bit expensive. Guys, why are strawberries and cheese and crackers so expensive? I don't understand. I paid 600 rand at Pick n Pay for 1 bag of food. Anyway, I digress again. Okay, I don't know if it's rude to talk and eat, but we're not gonna go with this, right? So I didn't want to do generic questions that are okay, I did a few generic questions, but I wanted to do more meaningful and more intentional questions that you guys can get a proper, like, because I am such an intentional person. I'd like to think I like having meaningful conversations. I love, being, I'm a very sensitive person as well, so I don't like small chat. I really don't. So like, if you like, yeah, I don't like small chat. So yeah, that's basically why these questions are a bit different from the normal get to know me tags. So this question, some of the questions I got from the Hegel Podcast by LXL, who's one of my favorite writers and content creators. Like, I love her. Like, I just love her authenticity. I love her message of just like spreading love and becoming, and just overall being an intentional and wholesome person, which is something that I want to be, and I'm on that journey of becoming. It's been a back and forth motion. There's a lot of things that I have to unlearn and relearn and relearn new things, and in that way, in that journey has been quite messy. It's been quite exhausting, because it's very hard to check yourself. So, but I try to be as intentional as possible. I reflect, I journal, I see my therapist, and I have a psychologist, and I have a therapist, a psychologist, I have a psychiatrist, and I have a life coach. See, I have 3 professional people that are trying to help me to get my life together, because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. That's like the 3rd time I've said that now. Anyway, so this question is, what do you do to come home to yourself? So from last year, like I said, last year was a shit show. Not just with the COVID, but like for me personally, it was like a shit show. My mental health was in a bad space, and and I had to do a lot of hard work to get myself out of this really dark depression, deep dark depression that I got myself into. And I had to like really, like, I came undone. Like, I was unraveling. Like, when I say my life got like flipped upside down, I mean my life got flipped upside down. Like, I didn't know whether I was coming or whether I was going or what the fuck I was doing. So I reached out, and I got the help, because I needed help, and I got the help that I needed. And since then, since getting the help and being on this journey of redefining my identity, the things that I do to come home to myself is, I like spending time alone now. I like being alone. Like, I'm having a picnic by myself. I like, just like being in my apartment and just chilling with my cat. I am a cat mom. I'm a plant mom. And just chilling with my cat. I like watching series. I like watching like movies and stuff, like psychological thrillers. Those are my vibes. Now and then a little bit of a rom-com, but I also like really sad movies where you like just cry, because sometimes you just need a reason to cry. So like, then you just put on a sad movie, and when anybody asks, like, I'm crying because the movie is so sad, but you're actually crying because your life is a mess, right? Okay, nobody else does that, just me. Okay, moving on. So what I do to come home to myself, I like building puzzles. Like I said, I journal, I spend time with my cat, I spend time alone, I spend time with friends and family. Like, I actually talk about, when things are bothering me. I go see my psychologist, my psychiatrist. I speak to my life coach. I tell them, this is how I'm feeling, and like, this is where I'm at, and I kind of get that emotional support. There's a lot of people in my life that play a very fundamental role in my life in terms of my mental health. I don't put the burden for my mental health on anybody else but myself, but they do contribute to me like being a healthy individual. Like, they check me, they like love me, and sometimes tough love, sometimes gentle love, but so I just try and surround myself by positive people, and people that have a contribution in my life, that play an actual role in my life. And my circle has gotten smaller since I moved to Cape Town. There we go again, guys. Hey, boy. Anyway, my circle of friends has gotten a bit smaller since I moved to Cape Town, just because like, I don't know a lot of people in Cape Town, and it's very hard to kind of maintain long distance friendships. Okay, this is not going to work for me, long distance friendships, but luckily, okay, there we go. But luckily, I have really amazing friends in Pretoria that have, like, they are very low maintenance friends. I'm going to hold do this thing for a bit. Low maintenance friends that like, you know those people where you don't have to chat every day, but when you do chat, like it's lit, like it's like you guys haven't like not been talking for like 3 months. So those are like my inner circle, my day ones. And so anyway, moving on. What are my love languages? My love languages are words of affirmation, because I'm a Cancer, and us Cancerians, us Cancer star sign people, are softies, and we are very sensitive. So I love words of affirmation. I like hearing that like I'm pretty, or that I add value to your life, or that like you think of me as a strong person. I just like it when people affirm me, because I try to affirm myself, but sometimes it slaps harder or better when you hear it from someone else. But I don't depend on outside validation. This thing is annoying me. Or I try not to depend too much on outside validation. It's just, there we go. I try not to focus too much on outside validation, but rather to validate myself. But every now and again, it is really nice to get a compliment or two, or just have someone like affirm you. I don't know if you guys have been here. Anyway, then another thing for me is, another love language for me is acts of service. I love going out of my way to make the people in my lives easier. I would literally take the clothes off my back and give it to my friends, my family, like send my last money like to people who need it, obviously not just anybody, to people who need it. So I like acts of service. I like doing things for people. I like it when people do things for me, because that just shows that, hey, you actually like appreciate me, and you actually want me in your life. You go out of your way to make my life easier, and I go out of my way to make your life easier. So it's like a give and take situation. I love gifting. Unfortunately, sometimes I don't necessarily have the budget to like give my loved ones the gifts that I want to get them. But like, guys, just wait. When I'm a CA, like you guys, like I'm talking about like trips to flippin' where is this, Bora Bora, I think, trips to like Jamaica, trips to like Italy, Europe, America. Like just wait. Like I'm about to buy you guys like Givenchy, Gucci, Louis Vuitton, like all those things once I get my money right. But for now, you guys must just be happy with the art and craft things that I do, with the slideshows, with the Mr. Price and Pep Store gifts that I get you, because that is within my budget. I try to live within my means. So yeah, and I like physical touch. I'm currently not in a relationship. That's also another question, guys. I'm very single. I'm not planning on getting into any relationship anytime soon. So if you wanted to slide into my DMs, unless you have money, maybe I'll reconsider. But you must at least pay as you earn, guys, before you slide into my DMs. Like, don't slide into my DMs, but if you were to slide into my DMs, you must at least pay as you earn, so that we can like at least be on the same level. Because my days of dating broke niggas are done. I have rebranded. I am no longer the cool girl. I have standards now, and if you don't meet my standards, please don't waste my time, because time is of the essence. Okay, anyway, so physical touch, when I do, I like hugging people, when I am in a relationship. Like, I like, your forehead kisses, your booty rubs, the vibes. I like that as well. And then I like spending quality time, whether it being quality time with friends and family, or just quality time with myself. Like, I like spending quality time with my cat. Quality time with Peanut, my cat, is like the best thing ever. She is so good for my emotional well-being. Like, I love that cat. Like, that is the love of my life. Like, Peanut and alcohol will never disappoint me, ever. Ever. To the next page. How do you want to exist in the world, in this like planet Earth? How do you want to exist in the world? This is a weird question. I don't know why I put it on here, but I wrote down the answer is that I want to live intentionally with purpose and contentment and fulfillment. That is my ultimate goal. My ultimate goal is not being the richest person on earth. It's not being Forbes 30 under 30 or whatever. My biggest goal and my biggest aspiration is just to live intentionally have a purpose in life, be content and be fulfilled, and also make a difference in other people's lives, whether it's just me saying hi to a homeless person or giving them an apple and making them smile for a day or just for 2 seconds. That is, like, for me, that's what life is about. Like, yes, you can have all the riches and the fame and everything in the world, but what value do you add to the world? Do you add value? Very important. Like, are you valuable? Do you add value to other people's lives? And that is something that I would like to do, and I would one day at the end of my life, I just want to be able to say, you know what, I came here, here we go again, I was here, I loved with intention, I loved with purpose, and I am happy. I'm happy with what I've done in this world and what I've done with my life, and that's why I'm so, like, I love in the moment. As much as I like capturing the moment, like, I'm all about, you know, taking snaps and stuff, but I also live in the moment, and that's what I've been doing with my IGTV videos. I don't know if you follow me on IG, but please follow me. I don't know how to put the links in the whatever not, but it's at Ella underscore Ellie, so at ALL. No, guys, I can't spell. It's at ELLA underscore ALLY at Ella Ellie, and on Instagram, on Twitter, it is Al Ellie, so it is at ELLE underscore ALLY Ellie. So please follow me on there. I'll follow you guys back, and then you can just get to know me. My Instagram is more like where I share, you know, the pretty stuff and whatever not, but my Twitter, that's where it's at. That's where, like, that's the real Ellie right there. You see by my retweets, yeah, the goal. When I go through the most, you must just check my Twitter. That's where all the clues are. The clues are in my Twitter. And if you were to mentor, and I think this is the last question I'm going to end, because I don't want the video to be too long. So the last question is, if you were to mentor your younger self, what are the things that you would be teaching her right now? So if I were to mentor, okay, but if I were to mentor, guys, English, okay, but yeah, that word, my younger self, oopsie daisy, my younger self, what would I be teaching her? Firstly, I would teach her that I would tell her, and I would help her, like, understand that you are enough. Like, you in your being, you are enough. You don't need anybody else to be you. You don't need, you know, to have clear skin. You don't need to have straight hair or whatever, or fit into what society says is beautiful, have a big butt or have like a small butt, have big boobs and have small boobs. Like, you don't need any of that. You don't need other people to validate you, because you are enough as you are. The Ellie that you are there now, in that, like, now I'm talking to my past self, you are enough, and you are so strong, and you're going to overcome so much in life because you are enough. And if you can just, like, remember that you are enough, like, nothing can shake you. Like, legitimately nothing can shake you. And then the second thing that I would tell myself, my younger self, is that everything will work out in the end, everything will work out for your good. That's what the Bible says, that God has plans for you, and He has plans for you to prosper and plans for you to thrive. So whatever it is that you're going through, or that you are going to go through, eventually everything is going to work out, and it's going to be for your best interest. Just like trust the process. Like, just trust. That's what you need to do. Just trust that whatever obstacle or whatever journey you're on, whatever issue you are currently struggling with, you will overcome it, and it will make sense, and it will, like, make you become a better and a stronger person. So just remember that there's always light at the end of the tunnel. The sun will rise and the sun will set. That's it. Like, that's life. Like, there will be good times and then there will be bad times, but all in all, you will come out winning, because you are that bitch. Don't forget about that. And then I would like to teach her and myself, now I'm also talking to my current self, is how to let go. How to let go when things are no longer serving you, because I'm loyal to the bone. I'm a very loyal person, and I also have attachment issues, so I I struggle with letting go. But best believe, once I've let go, like it's done. Like I will give you 150 times, but like times to prove me wrong. Like I'll be like, you know what, okay, you'll change, I see the good in you. And just not with people, but like with things in my life. Like I would like try to make things work, but sometimes things don't work, and you have to let go, and you have to redirect your life, and you have to, like, when a situation is no longer fulfilling you or is no longer serving you, why are you still holding on to that? And mostly it's things that like really aren't good for yourself, that aren't good for your mental health, that aren't good for your well-being. And just let it go, man. Just like let go. So those are like a few questions that I wanted to chat to you guys a bit about. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the journey and you guys come back for some more, because we're gonna go on lots of adventures. And I just want to leave you guys with a last note, because people are coming now and it's getting awkward. Last note is to be kind to others, but more especially be kind to yourself, because you deserve kindness. So okay guys, bye. See you in my next video. Please do come back, subscribe, like, comment, share, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell their friends, to tell their grandmoms, to tell their sisters, to tell everyone. It's about to go down. Come to my YouTube channel and have fun. Let's go on adventures together. Okay guys, bye.